So it's quite late at night. It's about 10 o'clock at night, but I really fancy something to eat. I've had some sins today, and I don't want to, use them all up or have over what I'm supposed to. So I've purchased this crisp maker by the brand Joey. I don't know if you can see it on that little ledge. Joie. So you pull the potato across this slicer, which has got a really thin blade on it, and it just makes you really thin, as you can see my fingers through it, pieces of potato sliced, which you then put into this rack that comes in the dish. And it's just like a healthy way to cook crisps that are free, but I don't think you're allowed too many of them, with the fry light obviously. So you put them in the rack, pop them in the microwave for about 2 minutes to dry them off. I then spray a bit of fry light onto them, sprinkle a bit of salt onto the top, just get a bit of salt out of here, and then I whack them in the microwave for another 2 minutes. These have been done, but they're not quite as crispy as I'd like them to be. So I'm just going to give them another minute in the microwave. And it's literally all you do. And that makes a nice little bowl of crisps, which I don't know if you want to hear a crunch test. Does that work okay? Hello. So it's Tuesday morning, which means I have weighed in, and yeah, let's have the results. So my total weight today is 19 stone 8.5 pounds. Well, that's what I've logged onto the like online Slimming World thing. It is actually 8.25 pounds, but the like stage is only going half, so I can't actually put a quarter in. So we'll say and a half, which brings my total loss to 2 stone 4 pounds. And this week I lost 2 pounds, so that's good. It's going down and it's being noticed. And this top didn't even really fit me properly before, so I stopped wearing it. And this watch is really loose now, and yeah, things are fitting that didn't before, which is quite exciting. The main thing people have said they've seen the difference in is like my shoulders, like I'm smaller here, and that's definitely evident in my tops and things. This was really quite tight before. I'll see if I can find a photo and I'll show you it. But what I did hit this week on Slimming World is something called Club 10, which I didn't actually know what it was. It's the green line on this graph, and what it means is that I have lost 10% of the body weight that I started with, which is pretty crazy, isn't it? I've lost like a tenth of what I was. I think that's pretty good. I didn't have a clue what it was. I just saw it as a line on the graph that I didn't understand, and yeah, I quite like that. That's quite a good little one to keep a little eye on. So yeah. I'm not really sure what to vlog about this week. I haven't got too much to report. I mean, I successfully cooked a risotto, which for me is really good news because I'm a terrible cook and everything I cook never goes to plan. So that was nice. I had a friend down this weekend, so we did lots of activities. I find that even unintentionally, I'm hitting like 10,000 steps. I still haven't got my smart band, my fitness band thing, because I just can't find the right one that I want, and they're still expensive, but I want one that does underwater, so it can do aquafit, and that does heart rate at the same time, as well as looking reasonable and having a watch face. And I think I'm just a bit picky, but nevertheless, this phone has, I think it's called S Health or something like that on it, and it counts my steps as long as it's in my pocket. So I probably am doing more than that on some sessions, especially at like Zumba and aquafit and things like that. But even daily, I've noticed, like, I think it was 4 out of 7 days last week, I hit my 10,000 steps target, which is pretty good as well. I was on the Simply Be website because currently I've been borrowing my sister's swimsuit, but I need to give that her back. So I wanted to order my own one, and I found one that I thought was really good for like slightly bigger girls, because it's kind of a bit more discreet. That's the picture from the website. I don't know if you can see the sleeves are like mesh. So I thought that was quite good, because I've spoken to some people and they're so like non-confident in a swimsuit that they would want to wear a t-shirt or something in the water, which is, I think that's allowed, but it is like heavier than normal. So it's got like mesh sleeves and it just zips up at the front, and I thought that was quite a good costume for someone that might be a bit more insecure. So I bought one, and it's on offer for 3 for 2 on their summer wear or their holiday shop, whatever it's called. So I thought, well, I'll buy a couple of different things. So I'll buy like, I'm probably like a size 22 at the minute. But I bought the swimsuit in a size 20, and then I bought another one in a size 18, so I can kind of like step down each time that I reduce in size. So I did that, and I bought some shorts as well in a smaller size, and they fit surprisingly, which I didn't think they would. So I'm getting back into things that didn't fit before, which is really nice, because I feel like I kind of cheated myself out of the fact that I was putting on weight, as to like, I'd just stop wearing certain clothes, and rather than try and cut back to make sure they still fitted, I just kind of would forget about them and not bother to sort of do anything, where really I think that's probably me just denying the fact that I was putting on weight. So now you're getting back into them, it's kind of like you've got a whole new clothes shop again, and I think this, even when I bought it, was a little bit tight, and it just fits really well now. It's only a Primark thing, but it just feels so different on, and like longer in the body, and yeah, so anyone that's thinking of joining Slimming World, or a weight loss plan, or just exercising more, please do it. I went to a class last Friday called Fit Steps, and it was so much fun. It's kind of like Strictly Come Dancing meets an exercise routine, so it's all like ballroom holds. So a lot of like this kind of thing, and then like putting that into a lunge, or like cha-cha steps into a fitness routine. And it's not like done in couples or anything, it's like just a room full of people, but men and women go, so don't think that it's just for the women. And it was just really fun. The instructor was lovely, she's like my favourite person ever, and yeah, it's just really a good one if you're not wanting to just go to feel like you're working out, like you genuinely feel like you're kind of learning something but having fun. And it really was a good one. I have to really recommend that one. I think they've actually cut back how many they're putting on a week, which is a shame, so I need to find somewhere else that does it. There's a few places on the island I can use my gym card at, so I need to check around and see if I can do that. But yeah, check that one out, I think you'll really like it. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me outside because it's quite windy and stuff, but I just want to show you the swimsuit that I was talking about. So it has like a mesh sleeve and a zip down the front, and it hasn't got like the bra part, but it's definitely a lot thicker there. If I can undo the zip one-handed, that'll be amazing. It definitely has like some kind of support, but not like full bra padding that you would get in most swimsuits. I think that's all I've got to say for today, really. Yeah, £2 lost, 10% of my initial body weight has gone. That to me is just astounding. It's crazy. When I lost my 2 stone mark, my friend said, "You've literally lost the weight of my child," and that was quite crazy. That, I mean, I'm definitely carrying probably a whole other person in the weight that I started with, but like just to see just a child's weight gone was absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, it's a bit of a shock, really, isn't it? But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you everyone who's subscribed. I've had quite a few extra subscribers and comments and like all sorts of good things, requests on like Snapchat and Instagram and all of that kind of thing. Thank you for your support. It really helps me, and I appreciate it an awful lot. So thank you again. If anyone on the Isle of Wight wants to meet up and go for aquafit, Zumba, Dance Atomic, Fit Steps, anything like that, hit me up and we can do it, because says, you don't have to do it on your own because I'll be your test dummy. It's fine, I'm happy to do that. So join me and come and do something fun and